Let's describe the application of diminishing Musharaka. First, with regard to house purchase. Under this, a customer wants to purchase a house. Bank and customer decide to use diminishing Musharaka. Let us assume the client contributes 20% and banks 80% of the price of the house and jointly own it. The client intends to live in the house and as such needs to pay rent to the bank commensurate to the bank's ownership share. The bank ownership of 80% is divided into 8 equal units of 10%. The client purchases 1 unit annually, thereby reducing bank share by 10% and increasing the client share by 10%. The rent payable to bank each period is as per bank's ownership and thus reduces each period. By the end of 8 years, the client is the sole owner of the house and bank's ownership reduces to 0. So this is the application of diminishing Musharaka with respect to house purchase. The second application of diminishing Musharaka is in relation to the service sector. Under this, for instance, Adam wants to buy a taxi to provide transport services and earn an income. The cost of a taxi is 200,000 pesos. Adam's savings are 100,000 pesos only. So he needs financing for the balance of 100,000 pesos. His friend Omar agrees to be his partner and provide 50% value of the taxi. That is the 100,000 for a period of 5 years. During this 5-year period, Adam will share profit of the taxi with Omar as per his ownership percentage. Every 6 months, Adam buys 5% of Omar's share by paying 10,000 pesos. So 200,000 times 5%, buying the entire 50% over 5 years. The approximate monthly profit from the taxi is expected to be 2,000 pesos. The taxi makes 2,000 profit per month and 12,000 in 6 months. Adam shares this with Omar every 6 months, commensurate to his ownership percentage. Subsequently, the diminishing Musharaka principle applies, as well as the profit or loss distribution. So this is the application of diminishing Musharaka with regard to the service sector. The third application is the small business application. For instance, A wishes to start the business of ready-made garments but lacks the required funds. B agrees to participate with him for a specified period, say 2 years. A contributes 40% of the investment and B contributes 60%. Both start the business on the basis of diminishing Musharaka. The proportion of the profit allotted for each one of them is expressly agreed upon. But at the same time, B share in the business is divided into 6 equal units and A keeps purchasing these units on a gradual basis until after the end of the 2 years. B exits the business, leaving its exclusive ownership to A. Apart from periodical profits earned by B, he is repaid the price of the units of his share, which in practical terms repays him the original amount invested by him. The fourth application is with respect to commercial and real estate. Under this, diminishing Musharaka has been successfully applied by Jordan Islamic Bank, mainly to finance real estate projects and the construction of commercial buildings and housing projects. The bank finances the projects fully or partially on the basis that the bank obtains a proportion of the net profits as a partner and receives another payment toward the final payment of the principal advance. When the original amount is fully paid, the ownership is fully transferred to the partner and the bank relinquishes its claim. Then Jordan Islamic Bank has financed the construction of a commercial market in Irbil, a community college in Jerash, and a hospital in Zerka using this method of financing. So those are the applications of diminishing Musharaka.